Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Looks like I've got them all. Nah, just wrapped up what I was doing. Need something, friend? Oh, you mean this? I use it to write down the names of everyone I've lost over the years. We lost a lot of lives back in the war. Some of them were only with me a little while. Some of them were family to me. Is what I write in this one. I used the old one to practice writing like the Elder taught me, way back when. Then, somewhere along the way, I figured I should record the names of those I've lost. There's nothing we can do for the dead, not in this world. Not really, anyway. So writing their names down here, that's all just for me. For the one who's still around. After all, they deserve to be remembered. We all shared the same dream. They lost their lives to build that dream. And as their leader, it's on me to remember them. If you can see why I do that, and that's something I get. Well, anyway, make of my notebook what you will. It doesn't matter much to me.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you. That is inarguable, and his schemes are still going strong. With them, he's managed to keep the Leicester Alliance from the Empire's grasp. Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Deirdre at once?
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre. Confidence is one thing, Professor, But see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
Thank you for inviting me. What a nice aroma. Thank you. It's a bit hot. Wow. Yes, I agree. Yes. Yes, I agree. I wonder what your favorite food is. Meat? Veggies? Fish, perhaps? Yes, I agree. What? Is there something on my face? Wow. Yes. Strength and stamina are necessary for fighting on horseback, as is footwork. Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the...
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are... I serve you purely out of personal... Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor.
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They're trifles, beneath your notice. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The Scarlet Path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well.
Very well. You have me beaten. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
You? In love? Whoever could it... Oh, I've got it! I should have known all along!
You already suspect. I had really hoped to keep this secret from you.
Enough teasing. Tell me her name, Hubert.
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
What is on my agenda for this afternoon?
Professor Hanneman, may I have a moment?
Ah, it's you. Very well. I am quite busy, but if you are here to discuss my crest research...
I'll pass on that offer. I'm just hoping you'll...
Oh, I doubt if I have anything of...
Why did you abandon your noble standing in the Empire? And don't say it was for your crest research. There are institutes for that within the Empire. You could easily have remained a noble and still been able to visit Garrick Mach. Or request the...
Certainly that was an option, but I desired a better research environment. Treasures and holy artifacts reside here that I required access to those things, no matter the cost.
But surely your noble status would have allowed you greater funding. Even secrets of the Kingdom and the Alliance would have been easier to obtain as...
What you say is true. I cannot deny that. Both paths have advantages and disadvantages.
I see you're unwilling to be forthcoming on that topic.
I don't know what you mean.
I've heard that you used to enthusiastically research crests for the Empire. You abandoned the Empire, yet retained your focus on crest I just wanted to know why.
I feel your suspicions of me are unwarranted. I haven't the time now, but perhaps I will tell you more if the... Hubert, my boy, it's rather rare for the two of us to see one another with no one else around.
Yes, I believe it is.
I was good friends with your father, you know. Perhaps this is fate, eh? Of course, when I left the Empire, I broke off my friendship with him.
You were right to sever ties with such a miserable piece of filth.
Sharp words, Hubert. Contemptible though your father may be, he is still your father.
Don't overcomplicate it. I will not forgive him. Ever contemptible is just the right word for the wretch. Do you truly know what kind of man my father was?
I assume you're talking about the insurrection of the Seven. At the time, I was already at Garrick Mach. I know nothing more than hearsay. That said, I found it hard to believe that Lord Vestra would challenge the Emperor like that.
Yet that's exactly what he did. Since the dawn of the Adrestian Empire, House Vestra has served House Hresvelg as the Emperor's right hand. My father spat on a legacy of loyalty and devotion that had lasted 1100 years. He conspired with the ministers to usurp power from the Emperor and Lady Edelgard.
In your father's defense, the Emperor was attempting to take power from the Seven Houses. The Emperor's reform was an attempt to concentrate power in the hands of the throne. The nobles put a stop to that. Emperor Ionius lost the ensuing power struggle.
Now it is the nobles' turn to suffer defeat. Her Majesty will crush all who oppose her.
You hope she can cease this never-ending conflict? That's quite a goal, Hubert.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never... Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me. A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady. She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived. Such were the rumors.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part.
That girl was you, Bernadetta. A daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous Why not? Carnivorous plants are
yes. Anyway, if I had actually known you...
Ah, time.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment?
Of course, Miss Dorothea.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come...
Indeed, I was a noble once.
I knew there was something noble about your speech, and you're always impeccably dressed, too. What interests me is that you...
I threw nothing away, child. In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true me.
How so?
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility, in my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep those deemed commoners down. That is one of the... Though I have abandoned my...
I see. Remember when you mentioned briefly that you'd been in conference with some nobles? Did the topic of conversation happen to be...
I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Don't be coy with me. I recently received an offer of support from the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Bravo! Your dream of restoring your house is that much closer.
We shall see. My response is on hold until I could confirm some... You sound as befuddled as I feel. I want to...
That doesn't leave me much wiggle room, does it? All right, I'll tell you. So yeah, I might have been negotiating with some nobles.
You do recall that I have nothing I can offer you in return.
Of course I know that. I just did what I needed.
Explain.
All my life, I've known how to angle to get everything I've ever wanted. See?
What does that have to do with... Wait, are you admit... Thank you so much. I am grateful. I have gratitude.
I'll cut a bloody path. We will burn together! Her will demands it.
I will prevail. Each battle a victory.
Ready when you are. It is done. Onward. For the Empire. What's my strategy? It won't be in vain. I do not tolerate obstacles.
Ready for anything.
Sunshine.
Understood.
What's the plan? Don't bother haunting me.
I do this for all of us. A little scratch won't stop me. My joke of a life drags on.
Obvious.
in soon.
No time for pity.
Your death is not in vain. Too slow. My heart burns with pride. I must lead them well.
Not so fast.
Pretty good, huh?
This is the cost of war. I'll take...
What to do? What to do? But if I can make a decent profit... Hi, Professor. Overheard me mumbling about profits? See, I got a lead on a pretty big job. Yep. Apparently, there's some priceless treasure that's been unearthed. If you can believe it, it predates the Adrestian Empire. I've been asked to secure troops for the job, but I've got to cover the cost for them. The upside is whatever we find, we get halvesies on. But... bingo. If we find nothing, I'll be eating those upfront costs. But just imagine the gold if we do find something. It's a risk I'm willing to take. This job is coming from a merchant named Pilardo. Ever heard of him? He frequents the monastery, so he must be somewhat trustworthy. Right? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Jeez, it's not a challenge. I just need your help with excavation. Your job's gonna be to find someone who can help out. And then I'll need you on board at the excavation. Naturally, the more treasure we dig up, the more money you get. Sound good? Your services are appreciated as all.
Wait.
You starting a conversation? I'm confused.
I'll go. Not particularly, but I smell blood. And I sense death about you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the gloomy death talk? You're scaring me. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt for you to join in then. Shall we really hit the jackpot! Just look at all those shinies!
As you say, Miss Anna. Thanks to you, we've achieved our goals.
Hey, Pilardo? What's with the cavalry?
Ah, they're here to transport the treasures. It's quite a load after all.
You trying to pull something? We agreed on a 50-50 split.
Yes, you have it right. Stop fretting about it. You'll be receiving your cut just as soon as I determine the exact value.
Nuh-uh. No way, no how. I can't agree to that. As a merchant yourself, you know I can't. No way am I watching my share of the treasure gallop off into the sunset. We're splitting this up right here and now. I'm not agreeing to it any other way.
Whether or not you agree, I'll be on my way now. Come on then, men. Let's go.
Wait! Come back here!
And now it's a hunt rather than a battle. How very boring.
My, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude. Thanks so much.
The wagon will be here any minute now. Everyone, guard the treasure until...
Do you really think you're getting away with all that loot?
You may not be aware, but I know a thing or three about magic. Ha! Start by magicking away this load of treasure here.
He knows how to warp things away? We gotta put a stop to Pilardo right now. Otherwise... Aye, aye!
Ready for anything. If I live, I fight.
Understood. Your life ends. So.
another peerless victory.
I will prevail.
You are in my way!
I fight for justice's name.
Shall do nicely.
War.
I do this for all of us. Okay, I'm gonna do it! Still here. Shall do nicely. For the Empire.
What's my strategy? More fighting.
Well done.
What's the plan? All for our future.
Ready when you are.
All is going to plan.
One sec.
You can't stop me.
Why isn't my spell working? I better get out of here and check on the... Everyone, protect the treasure.
Whew. Well, at least the treasure's safe. For that said, if that wagon gets back here, it's...
I can do no less. It is done. Onward. I do not tolerate obstacles. You're weak. Nice try. Prepare yourself. I aim for greatness.
I live.
I'm good.
I have a strategy. Each battle a victory.
Your death serves my purpose. Remember the service.
Can't be stopped.
A lucky break.
I'll strike you down. for the fate of Foden.
Here is something to believe. I must lead them well.
I got you figured out.
You took me lightly.
That's not so bad.
Let's finish this! Don't bother haunting me. Obvious.
The only possible outcome.
Gonna need you to move! All for our future.
Right.
I'll end this quickly.
I shall not stray.
This could turn the tides. I'll... It's win or die.
Look sharp.
Witness my power. Did the...
All is for victory! A boon for our future.
I'll get through this.
My duty is your death.
And that's a wrap. Did we take too much? Well, what goes around...
That was time spent in vain.
No, it wasn't. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. And just look at how much we got back. It should cover all our costs and then some. You'll be rewarded handsomely. Though if that guy calls himself a merchant, maybe I shouldn't call myself one. We'd better let Hubert know all about this so we can give him what for.
There's no need. I'll take care of him.
Yuritsa, wait! I almost feel bad for Pilardo. No, wait. He tried to rip me off. I don't feel bad at all.
Understood.
I'm in.
Child's income.
It feels good to have you here.
Ready when you are.
More fighting.
What's the plan?
Sally forth!
Too slow.
I can do no less. It is done. Onward.
Not bad.
I'm awake. I'll cut a bloody path. A waste of time.
Another
Only thorns left on this rose. I do this for all of us. Pretty good, huh?
Ready for anything.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm gonna do it! A little scratch won't stop me.
An encouraging display.
Child's play. I did.
Helpful.
Let's turn the tables. I'm on it.
Let's get things rolling. Don't bother haunting me. That took too... A boon for our future.
Sorry, but this is war. We'll be home again soon.
I'll follow your example. Let's win this already. You knew the odds.
Your death serves my purpose.
Today I was lucky.
No time for pity.
I'll end this quickly! Oh! My duty is your death. Hopefully.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Nothing. Pray. I. Nothing.
I am.
Thanks.
I thought. All right. Wow. Wow. I thought.
I have much. You have.
Your
That...
May I ask a question? Wow, you're a genius! Hey there, Professor.
What's the matter? Not hungry? I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem? I am a person too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own. If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting. Perhaps after I finish devouring this treat. I am. And at the moment, I am Yuritsa von the Emperor and the army know, but he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am at my... He thrives and feasts upon blood. Death, so while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Yuritsa, I would like to be who I truly am. I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you. Go.
Tra-la-la-la-la, sing out over peaks, ring out over valleys, let my love...
It's hard to sneak out when the professor is watching.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Thank you so much.
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than General. Edelgard is leading the entire army.
Your Majesty, might I have a moment of your time?
Yes, of course. Unless you're not planning yet another magical exhibition, are you? I can't imagine what else it could be. I already promised to help you revive House Nouvelle. If our campaign continues as it has, we'll soon prevail. There's no need to keep inventing spells.
I don't doubt that Your Majesty has things well in hand when it comes to the war. Yet why should I allow that to deter me from achieving my ultimate satisfaction? As the scion of proud House Nouvelle, I shall bring about my grand achievement before my house is restored. On that, you may rely.
You have a strong will and a strong mind. You do not consider yourself above concerted effort either. Even during wartime, you trust your own ability to fight and survive. You're ever focused on the future and on the actions necessary to realize it.
Where is this coming from? If there's an angle to be played with this praise, it eludes me.
I was only speaking the truth. I find your efforts to be admirable.
Your words are sweet. And yet...
Yes?
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but you promised that House Nouvelle would be restored. Yet you work toward a future with no place for the noble houses of old. Granted, in your unified Fodlan, the acting lord for each territory will come from nobles. But in the long term...
That's exactly right. There will no longer be lords who inherently rule. Instead, nobles will act as government officials will be selected from the general populace as well, bringing an end to the very...
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long...
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair when there's time. And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair.
I am really liking that idea.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing, and suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, the people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I... You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances?
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirit. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the street. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day.
Me? No.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off.
I'm awake.
That really helped.
I'll cut a bloody path. A waste.
I'm in.
Her will.
Understood.
You're better than I thought. Ready for anything.
What's the plan?
Let's finish this!
I was just stronger.
I do this for all of us.
Guess I've got you!
I'll be home again soon.
I will see this war through.
More fighting. It's win or die. What's my strategy? Ready when you are. It's over. I must lead them well. This could turn the tides. Time for your last dance. Only thorns left on this rose.
Prepare to die! A waste of time. It is...
Keep it up.
I'll do what it takes.
But this is war! Bernie's unstoppable.
I'll have to steal those moves.
Bow before Her Majesty! Her will demands it. Today I was lucky. Helpful.
Your life ends. So. I did.
Will this ever end?
A waste of time.
I must lead them well.
Hardly worth the effort. It is...
you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
I'll cut a bloody path. Hardly worth the effort.
More fighting.
What's the plan? I was just stronger.
Only thorns left on this rose.
I'm in.
I do this for all of us. Okay, I'm gonna do it! Ernie's unstoppable.
Not bad at all.
Sassy. Give the goddess my regards, yeah. The harp.
Understood. Now! Delightful.
I'm awake. I'll save my complaints. Fight, then rest. That.
Ready when you are. Will this ever end? What's my strategy?
Bow before Her Majesty! Her will demands it.
Amazing!
Did you think I'd let you go?
Require aid? Let's get things rolling. You knew the odds. That took...
Only thorns left on this rose.
Allow me to demonstrate.
It won't be in vain.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Ready for anything.
Here is something to believe in. I must lead them well.
You're better than I thought.
Today I was lucky. Still so unsure.
Burn until we meet again.
Allow me to demonstrate. Another victory. There's...
Never doubted you.
Hardly worth the effort. To kill is to grow stronger.
Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
I'm away. I'll cut a bloody path. Fight, then rest.
Understood.
I'm in.
Step aside!
Give the goddess my regards, yeah?
For the Empire. More fighting. Ready when you are. What's my strategy? It won't be in vain.
Your death is not in vain.
What's the plan?
Let's finish this!
All for our future.
Just like that.
I do this for all of us.
Is that it?
Gonna need you to move!
Burn until we meet again.
Another victory. Will this ever end?
So... I did...
Hardly worth the effort.
Only thorns left on this rose. All the...
Here is something to believe in.
It won't be in vain.
Witness my resolve! My duty is your death. Let's keep up the pace. You took me lightly.
All is going to plan.
I think...
foolish. Delightful. Death.
Her will demands it.
Oh, how? It is a.
You're... I... Ever... I...
That... my...
Go on. All things.
You see, I shall... I could do...
Look. Ah. That was... That was... Look.
Professor?
Just leave this to us.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
We did it.
I'm finally grasping this.
Perhaps I'll expand.
Appreciate it.
I must have had a nightmare.
You're awake.
I mean, you...
Euritza.
Yeah, that's it. Professor Euritza.
I'm not a professor.
Wait, what? You're... Oh, yeah. Professor Euritza always wears a mask. So then,
Euritza.
I don't understand. Look, are you Professor Euritza, or aren't you?
I am Euritza, but I am not a professor.
A Euritza who is not a professor? So there are 2 Yuritsas running around the monastery? Oh, wait. Aha! You're no longer a professor. Therefore, you're just Yuritsa. Our professor isn't a professor anymore either, but doesn't mind the title. I guess I figured you'd be fine with being called professor as well.
When I was teaching, it was simply a task. Nothing more.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like there's a lot going on in that skull of yours, Yuri.
You took one look at me and passed out.
Huh? Don't be silly. There's absolutely no reason. I mean,
Training on your own? You really do work hard.
I hate to break it to you, Sylvain, but there's nobody here for you to flirt with. So there's not much reason to hang around.
You're here, aren't you?
How ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as your face.
You'd really say something like that to a handsome guy like me? I'm crushed. Joking aside, may I join you? I only can—
Sure, just don't get in my way.
I've been thinking about it, and I really depend on you. Maybe that's weird since I'm older than you.
Hitting on me? Again? Have some dignity, would you?
No, I'm being honest. I thought you'd listen. Hey, I'd like it if you didn't get too far away from me on the battlefield, okay? Just stay where I can see you.
I'll stay as long as I can. You're useless without me, after all.
What? No, I'm saying if there's one thing I can do on the battlefield, it's keep you safe.
Whatever helps you feel better. Stay and protect me then. I couldn't bear it if you went off and died on me while I wasn't around.
I'm pretty sure that's my line.
It's getting late. We'd better head out.
You're right. I'm exhausted anyway.
You haven't been practicing enough. All that time you waste chasing after women would be better spent training. I'll train with you anytime, so just... What's that strange look?
Oh, well, you're going to think I'm being a jerk or hitting on you or whatever. When we're side by side like this, training, I feel...
I know what you mean. It's probably because we've been friends for so long.
That must be it. Let's never change.
Absolutely. No matter what happens.
Unbelievable. What do you require? Farewell.
Maybe.
What do you require? Farewell.
Yelena, there's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants, I hope things go...
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. Come again.
But speaking the Fodlan language, I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understand, yes. I will keep practicing.
Do you have time for a request?
Hey!
You've done me a great service.
Hey there.
Hey,
Got a favor to ask.
Hey!
okay.
So, listen.
The Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
Hi.
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your side. Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army. In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady
Hey, I could use a hand.
Hey,
Oh, good. Thanks.
Professor!
So, we've somehow managed to take the Great Bridge of Myrden. That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more. We've blown a major hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the up. I have a request for you.
What is it? Leave, then. I feel a nearly uncontrollable urge. I was told not to, however. I have a favor to ask.
okay.
Hey!
The Great Bridge of Myrden is ours. The Alliance may be composed of powerful nobles, but though the Empire was no better before Lady Edelgard ascended the throne. Indeed, my own house fell, due in part to its... The Great... Oh, wow, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My, thank you so much.
Professor!
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye.
Come again. Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. Come again.
While
I would be liking that.
This is my...
After the...
That sounds like fun.
I've eaten many.
I don't like being hit.
Ooh.
This is my most...
This...
Ooh, exquisite.
Hello. Well, well, look who it is. Emile, it is you, isn't it? Are you feeling more talkative than when I saw you?
Do not call me that.
Oh, look at you. From professor at the Officers' Academy, though you seem idle enough now, might you spare a... Could you not have even informed me when dear Mercedes left, to say nothing of the scandal you caused? Granted, I can hardly blame you. That family being... But did it never occur to you that I ought to have been consulted? We've only known each other since childhood. Emile, are you listening? You think you can escape? I won't be denied this time. You may think yourself skilled with a blade. Dealing with you would be no more than a murmured word and a...
Restrain yourself, Constance.
I am the model of restraint. On the contrary,
I said not to call me that.
You know I've not slipped from using General Yuritsa in public. You've always been the sort to keep your own counsel and let others draw their own
Would it kill you to be silent for once?
Emil, stop! This...
Professor? I wish we could settle all of this before the fighting begins. I wish it dearly. But they fight in a bloody battle. They refuse to admit when they're beaten. And they, of course, but if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway, why? I appreciate... Thank you.
Hello there.
So, listen.
Hi.
Professor. How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea? It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions, and it seems only fair to speak on the topic of... And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward... I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin. I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you. Our land holdings were small, so, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself.
This is the cost of war. I will see this war.
I will not hold back!
If I live, I will see this war through.
All is for victory!
I will see this war through.
Well, Professor, I think you should be made aware of a certain... They are the same lot that in... It's quite... There is... I suppose I... For her part, Miss Edelgard,
There is still more to learn.
Judith of Daphne, you were in another life. I might have fought by her side. It's a harsh truth, but it's the truth nonetheless.
I have been wondering something. If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor? Ah, so you do think about such questions. You can never find answers, though. We cannot turn back time. So there is no way to go back and try a different...
Nothing. Pray. Nothing. I.
The battle. He's up. The battle.
Tell me.
What? What? What?
Everything.
Professor.
We did it!
It's within my grasp.
I'd never have learned this. you so much.
I am grateful.
Understood.
What's my strategy? Another victory. There's... Watch and learn. It's over. This could turn the tides. I must lead them well. It won't be in vain.
Dead.
This could turn the tides.
Shy.
It won't be in vain. Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Thanks so much. more fighting. Will this ever end? I do this for all of us. A little scratch won't stop me.
Sunshine.
Ready when you are. I aim for greatness.
Ready for anything.
I'm in.
Only thorns left on this rose.
Imagine being defeated.
Great work.
What's my strategy? It's time. I must lead them well.
I will prevail. To survive, I will win! I fight for justice's name.
I'm impressed.
What's the plan?
Let's finish this!
You knew the odds.
You are impressive.
For the Empire. Your death is not in vain.
No time for pity. A boon for our future. I'll help.
We won't hold back. I do not tolerate obstacles.
Burn until we meet again.
This could turn the tides.
With all of my might! Each battle a victory.
Thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
sunshine.
I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Understood. Child.
More fighting. It's win or die.
My joke of a life drags on.
I'm in. Once I've decided you're done, you're done.
I will prevail.
Ready for anything.
One of us has to die. Only thorns left on this one.
Knew you could do it.
I'll hardly be any help.
Now! Child.
They were sure to perish. That's certain.
You know what to do. Whatever gets.
Strategy. Each battle a victory.
Will this ever end? For the Empire! I'll strike you down! For the fate of Foden! I must...
You are impressive.
I do this for all of us.
Ready when you are.
Ernie's unstoppable!
So... income.
My joke of a life drags on.
Only thorns left on this rose.
All...
What did you expect?
Let's keep up the pace. It's almost time to depart. Are you ready? A promising answer. Whatever happens, never allow your foe to see any weakness. We must pay close attention not only to Claude's schemes, but to the man himself. He's a master archer who wields the legendary bow, Fail Not. He won't fall easily. It's the relic of House Regan. That bow once belonged to one of the 10 elites. Professor, do you know the true story behind the legend? The relics were created by the hands of mankind. Saros collected them after killing the 10 elites. Saros manipulated the people of the world and defeated the all-powerful King Nemesis. The Church maintains the false history that he was corrupted and turned evil. However, it was little more than a simple dispute. Should the one leading the people of the world be someone with humanity, or a creature that can merely masquerade? In the end, Saros was victorious. The Immaculate One and her family then took control of Foth. I know this because that knowledge is passed down, and that is because the first Emperor is the human who cooperated with Saros, allowing humanity to be controlled in secret. Perhaps it's fate that you can wield the sword of the Creator, just like Nemesis, the King of Liberation. And that very fate will lead you to use that sword to stand against those who would distort.
It seems they've set out from Garreg Mach. That's sooner than expected. Losing the Great Bridge of Myrddin was a serious blow. So is the fact that Teach is still alive. On top of all that, Judith. I told her to run if things look grim. Damn it. So many people will die, and by my call.
And what of it? Would you rather turn tail and run back home?
Nadir, you're really getting on my nerves. Do you have any idea how much of the Alliance adores me and believes in me?
Well, I suppose it's quite a lot. Does that mean that...
Yes, the plan is a go. I'm counting on you, Nadir. We'll make a good show taking down those who would assault Deirdre.
People say our kind may not always win, but we never lose. Let's teach them the real meaning of those words.
Now then, let's see what you're made of, Teach.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Thank you.
So, what is it, Yuri? You had me come all this way.
I need you for something. Have a seat. I won't take...
Okay.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wow. Did you make this yourself?
I may not seem like much of a chef, but I know a thing.
Can I, eat it now? I'm famished after all the training.
Have that. that...
I see. This dish is divine. The flavors are interwoven together like a dance of swords between two myrmidons.
Calm yourself, Ingrid. I'm in no need of a critique. I just want you to enjoy.
Aw, thank... That was delicious.
I'm glad. And it was worth all the toil that went into preparing it. I figured I'd eat something a bit later. I didn't make the meal.
You cooked only for me?
Mm-hmm. The innkeeper provided me with some of his finest meat and told me to feed you. I figured if I was going to do it, I'd better do it right.
That won't do at all, Yuri. It seems my stomach got the better of me this time, though. And I scarfed everything before remembering.
Why bother yourself with such trivialities?
North of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Imperial Army passes through the Allied territory of House Gloucester and invades the land of House Regan, which leads the opposition. They move to attack Claude in the capital, Deirdre, where the leader of the Alliance awaits their arrival.
Here she comes, at long last. I've done all I can to prepare. Let the cards fall where they may. It'll be a true test of strength.
It seems Claude has blockaded the city and occupied the naval port.
If that is the case, he will have no choice but to engage us from there.
Yes, though putting myself in Claude's place leaves me with an unpleasant feeling. If we take over the port and close the entry to the city, Deirdre will be under our... Each soldier should bear that in mind as they...
There are 3 gates which connect Deirdre. Taking the city will be easy once we secure all. I'll cut a bloody path.
Well done.
Sunshine.
Thank you.
I'm awake.
What's my strategy?
You are here as well, Professor? That is a shame. That's the last of my energy. If you're gonna kill me, make it quick. Fair warning, though, I'll likely come back to haunt you. It's not like I've had an easy time of it after all.
Father? Mother? I'm sorry I didn't listen to you.
I'll use this power for the greater good. For the Empire!
What's the plan?
Ready when you are. It is done. Onward.
I'll make...
I do this for all of us. I'll be home again soon. More fighting. Only thorns left on this rose.
Ready for anything.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
I will prevail.
Now it's our turn, Elmira's elite. Strike the flanks of the Imperial Army. Those fangs and claws the Alliance fears so much will...
Leave it to us, kiddo.
That
This is no ruse. That is Nadir, an All-Myran general.
Take care of them quickly, especially those All-Myran wyverns.
Thanks. Ernie's unstoppable.
joke of a life drags on.
The only possible outcome.
You didn't forget about me, did you? Maybe you should just let me go.
It's been fun, Claude. Sorry to go so soon.
Hilda! Why didn't you retreat? I counted on you retreating.
Here is something to believe in. I must lead them well.
Never doubted you.
Myron reinforcements keep coming. We should try to eliminate Nadir.
I owe you one.
Your death is not in vain.
We don't have the guts to resist anymore. Here, you can have this. Just please don't attack the city.
I never planned to touch the city. Our target.
Winning is what matters. Another victory.
I was just stronger.
Too slow.
Nero finished it.
Won't be in vain.
I can do no less. Ha! My duty is your death.
Just like that.
I will see this war through.
Still here.
It's been 30-odd years since I first set foot on a field of battle. Don't think less of me for this.
Obvious. No time for pity.
Sorry, but this is war. I'll be home again soon.
An encouraging display.
We will burn together!
Hardly worth the effort.
Will this ever end?
Here is something to believe in.
You've done enough, Nadir.
We have forced the Almyran forces to flee. I doubt they're expecting more reinforcements.
for our future.
My heart burns with pride.
One of us has to die. It's win or die. I'm...
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mach. You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And as usual, you're here at a most inopportune moment.
Well, I'm sure we have much to talk about. But how about we settle things?
No objections here. Prepare yourself.
Enough! You've bested me. If I die here, the Alliance becomes part of the Empire.
Do you yield then? You've never known when to give up.
Well, I can't just surrender so easily. I'm responsible for the others. If you're as smart as you seem, I bet you figured out why I was able to summon Elmyran reinforcement. Wouldn't it be better to let me go and have me in your debt? I see. Right until the very end, I've read this whole thing terribly wrong. All my hopes have fallen to ash. It's all up to you now, Edelgard. I hope you really do make the world...
Everybody, raise your voices in a victory cheer. Deirdre is ours.
Thank you so much.
Deirdre is ours. The Alliance has collapsed and their leader has fallen. If Claude had lived, the faction of the Alliance that is against the Empire would never have stopped fighting us. To keep the bloodshed to a minimum, he had to be taken out of the equation. However, now that it's over, I can't help but wonder if he was in complete control of that entire situation. What will become of the Alliance without him? He must have taken that into account. Without the rule of House Regan, and with most of that territory left unscathed, the Alliance will undoubtedly ally itself with the Empire. The citizens' lives will be saved from ruin, and no more blood will be shed. Perhaps that's what he wanted from the start. Of course, if his plan here in Deirdre had worked and I had lost my life, the opposite would have come to pass. The Empire would have rushed to the Alliance without further conflict. No matter how the battle unfolded, Claude secured the shortest, most peaceful outcome possible.
Lady Edelgard, Deirdre is now completely under our control. As planned, the Alliance's affairs will now be overseen by Count Burgleys.
My father is coming here? First west, then east. You sure keep him busy.
Should the others return to the monastery and prepare to face the kingdom?
Yes, thank you, Hubert. Thanks to all of your efforts, our battle with the Alliance has reached its conclusion. However, we still can't afford to be careless. We must now join the battle against the kingdom. With the strength of the Church on their side, they will prove to be a formidable enemy. More than ever, your support is invaluable. We'll need it in the days to come. But for now, let's enjoy our triumphant return.
Let's get to it!
I'm so happy that the end of the fighting is near. Too bad there's still more violence to come.
The Kingdom and the Church of Seros are worthy for fighting. I will crush them into very small pieces.
Crushing wouldn't yield a lot of pieces, but I guess it would get the job done. With the Professor, we can't lose. Probably.
Oh no, are we fighting Lady Rhea? But she's scary, and she'll be really angry. But no way she can stay in her spooky beast form all the time, right? If she could, she would have come and attacked the monastery as many times as she wanted.
It may be wishful thinking, but perhaps it is a power that she can only access when the situation is dire. But whether she is the Archbishop or the Immaculate One, we cannot be stopped. Half remains, but half is finished. We are certainly moving forward.
No one can stop us from pushing forward. No one.
Part 2.